Okay, let's dive into a question that has probably bugged you at some point. It feels kind of like a glitch in everyday life, the clean towel paradox. The question seems so simple, but the answer? Well, that's where things get really interesting. Right? This is the heart of it all. You step out of the shower, you're squeaky clean, you grab a fresh towel to dry off, and yet after just a few uses, that towel is anything but fresh. It just doesn't seem to add up. If you're so clean, where on earth is the dirt coming from? Well, the first clue to solving this mystery is realizing that your towel is doing a lot more work than you think. It's not just absorbing water, it's also absorbing everything that isn't water. See, even after a really good scrub, your skin is never completely sterile. It's a living organ, right? It's constantly shedding dead cells, it produces its own natural oils, and it's home to millions of tiny, mostly harmless bacteria. And the moment you start drying off, all of that stuff transfers directly from your supposedly clean skin right into the fibers of your towel. So, okay, we figured out that your towel is collecting all this extra stuff, but that alone doesn't really explain why it gets that, that funky, musty smell. The transfer of skin cells and oils is just setting the stage. It's only half the story. Now think about your bathroom right after a shower. It's damp, it's warm, it's humid. And what's hanging in the middle of all that? Your towel, which is now full of moisture. You've basically, without even realizing it, created the perfect little resort for microscopic life. And there it is, that warm, damp, nutrient-rich environment, packed with your dead skin cells and oils, turns your towel into a bustling playground for bacteria, mold, and mildew. Seriously, they've got food, they've got water, and they've got warmth. It's everything they could possibly need to just thrive and multiply. So how does this whole journey from fresh to funky actually happen? Well, first, those microbes just multiply at a shocking speed. And as they grow and live their lives, they release byproducts. And that's what creates that signature musty towel smell. If you keep using that towel, you're just wiping that whole colony back onto your skin, which can definitely cause irritation for some people. So this is where we kind of need to change how we think about our towels. Their real job isn't just to dry you off. It's to perform the final cleanup, wiping away that invisible, microscopic layer of skin and oils that your shower left behind. So it's really just a simple exchange. To make you completely clean and dry, your towel has to absorb the very things you were trying to get rid of. You end up clean precisely because your towel ends up dirty. And just like that, the paradox is solved. So what's the big takeaway here? What are you supposed to do? Thankfully, it's really, really simple. To stop this micro party from getting out of hand, just wash your towel regularly. Most experts say every 3 to 4 uses is perfect. And maybe just as important, let it dry out completely between each use. That makes it a much less inviting place for germs to hang out. And that leaves us with one final, pretty personal question. Now that you know exactly what's happening deep down in those cotton fibers, it might be a good time to ask yourself, when was the last time you washed your towel? Thanks for diving into this with me.